Howdy, howdy. I'm here. I'm getting ready to go. And ready to see what goes on from here. Do this real quick. Make sure I mute myself. There we go. Twitch drops are enabled, and we are good to go, it seems. Sound's doing fine, it looks like. I'm not going to do an audio test, but as we know with the story, if it isn't Alligans, it's Asians. Anyway, it's been a vibe, and I've been vibing here in Tyrol, or Tuliolo specifically. Good music. That's an interesting minion. I'm not gonna even try and look at the name of it when I hop out of idle camera here, but here we go. Can't remember if I have my chat open. I do not, so I can just hide that immediately again. And hey, here's my drops from yesterday. Well, I'm almost at capacity for mail. 20. They said they were going to be giving 10. They gave 20 meal tickets. So you get 10 fat Choco Chocos and 10 buttery Mog biscuits from your drops, as well as a Choco Poker and 10 Ether 8 tickets. So I did a little bit of cleaning out my inventory, not a whole lot. I forgot to put these away on my retainers. I'll do that tonight. Actually, I could do that right now. Considering. Yes, my retainer is a mess. Let's see. Do I have space in this one for... I do. I'll just put these in here for right now. I know which page. And I'll come back for these later, when I'm actually leveling. There we go. That'll be a little bit cleaner, if I don't say so myself. That is definitely something to sell. I don't know how much that's going to be worth. 600 gil for, well actually I'll just do 780, no. 800 for 2. Higher value because there's less supply. Demand's probably about the same though. Oh hey, 40k. 40k. Alright, on to MSQ. Dawn of a New Tomorrow. Ooh. Hello, voice. Several cutscenes will play in sequence. I'm glad I went to close out stream last night before this quest starting this quest. Now, it's time to watch these several cutscenes. Alright. Let's see these cutscenes. Is it who's at the door moment? No, it doesn't. Kona. I don't know about that one, Rook Lamont. I'll continue to assist her, but that doesn't mean I will accept a post of that sort. And thus it arrived. The day of the Ascension ceremony.
What a crowd! As befits the changing of Dawn servants.
It's starting.
Shivers down my spine right off the bat.
The Dawn Servant!
Look! He's here!
The head of reason is resting again. Thought he'd grace us for this occasion at least.
People of Tuliolal, you honor us with your presence. For on this auspicious day, we witness the dusking of one era and the dawning of the next. The succession of Dawn servants. But I've talked for long enough. Allow me to present the claimant, whose determination, wisdom, and compassion guided them to triumph in the City of Gold. my daughter, Wook Lamont. Huzzah! Huzzah!
Long live the Dawn Servant! Long live Tuliolal!
Growing up in this city, I used to think I knew all there was to know about Tuliolal. But my journey showed me how much I had yet to learn about the cultures, histories, and aspirations of this nation. Through the time-honored Ihana, the Hanuhanu taught me how they nourish and cultivate both the land and their bonds with visitors. And with their alpacas and tradecraft, the Pelupelu showed me the depths of their patience and fortitude, to know when to push through and when not to push your luck. From the Moblins and their artisans, I gained insight into the power of creativity, that it is when we are filled with passion and bolstered by the support of others that we produce our best works. And in Kozamauka, I was moved by the history and hopes of the Yokhui, who believe that death isn't the end, that we live on so long as we're remembered. I felt joy and harmony in Yaktel when I tasted Shebruk Bibil, the dish that marked the beginning of peace between the Shebral and Mamurja after centuries of warfare. And I felt sorrow in Mamuk when I met with those who placed their faith in the promise of blessed siblings, and for this were burdened with great suffering. Through the understanding we forged, I'm hopeful that they will find what they seek through friendship and community, for we are all Turali.
Understanding with Mamuk? What sorcery did she use on them?
All of which is to say that, as I've come to know our nation, I've seen the ways in which we thrive, and the ways in which we still struggle. Some in Kozamauka must resort to banditry to survive. A faction of Yokhui still cling to dreams of conquest. Not everyone lives in peace and plenty. And there's still so much of Tuliolal I don't know. Places I haven't seen, and people I haven't met. That's why I hope to keep learning about and from you, that we might build a nation where everyone knows happiness. Because if there's one thing my journey has taught me, it's that your happiness is my happiness! I say mine, but the Dawn Servant doesn't need to be a single person, does it?
Oh dear. What is she doing?
I have a feeling I know what's going on.
Yeah.
Oh!
My father led Tuliolal to prosperity by the resolve and reason of his 2 heads. But my 1 head can only get us so far. To further change our nation for the better, I'll need someone else.
It's gonna be Kona, isn't it?
Someone with the knowledge and insight that I lack. So what do you say? Be Dawn servant with me, Kona.
Lamachi, are you certain?
I saw this coming.
Absolutely. You take reason, and I take resolve. Together, we make a full Dawn servant.
You'll have no objections from me, of course. But mine is not the approval you need.
During my time abroad, I experienced the benefits of foreign technologies, some of which I introduced to our nation. Dirigibles now soar the sky in the south, while locomotives traverse the land in the north. I was convinced that by imitating foreign powers, we could assert our strength and thereby deter invasion. Yet despite my intentions, I failed to understand what I was too eager to cast aside, and the very people I wish to protect. My own journey has taught me that culture isn't a hindrance to progress, but a shared value that binds us, connecting lives and generations. With your blessing, I vow to help Tuli Yolal prosper in a way that honors the hopes and heritage of all her peoples. My esteemed predecessor would accept nothing less. For ultimately, I harbor the same wish as my sister. To give you cause to smile. That is my heartfelt desire.
The Mamul jaw clap is so ridiculous.
Glad this didn't go to waste. This is the Lay of Legacy, the part of the Tuli Hyola saga where you and I become the next Dawn servant.
Good heavens! Don't tell me this is what kept you so busy ahead of the ceremony.
Just so you know, I didn't decide this on a whim. After reflecting on all we've been through, I realized it was the only answer.
With this, both my brother and I have worthy successors. He would have been proud. Of course you knew.
Mm-hmm.
It's been 3 years since my brother left us.
It cannot be. The head of reason is no longer with us.
Oh, tragic tidings.
I didn't want to believe it.
I'm sorry I never told you. We wanted the people to rest easy until our successor could be chosen. Planning the right was my brother's final duty. He was determined for it to serve the nation's best interests, and labored nigh without cease. And then he died, forcing me to do the actual work. A sneaky bastard. But he did well. I have to give him that. The outcome speaks for itself.
Though not quite to the original script, your new Dawn servant rises. May they shine resplendent, and their rule bring light ever greater to Tuliolo.
I can safely say I didn't see the part of the head of reason being dead for 3 years. Everything else I pretty much expected, and I was voicing my thoughts on throughout the entirety of the first half of this story.
Changes in the air, and it's all because of our little firebrand. Every Ilmer father's daughter, that one. I'll be watching where you steer this nation, lass. With what time I've got left.
Oh no. Okay, they have the same thing. Oh. And here I was expecting to get that in at level 100 on the quest Dawntrail. The fact I'm getting it at 95 is something else. Hmm. I'll try to pronounce it correctly. Hmm. I didn't see you, Cutting Ram. Alize's trying to figure out how to pronounce it. I did start the second hunt quest, but I decided to not continue it until later. Because I was getting tired last night. Auntie's Tacos. Jump down. Through the trees. Oop. There we go. Fastest way to get to anywhere in Tyrol. Fall. From the highest point. Fall. I'm already halfway to Auntie's Tacos. Compared to if I ran the entire way. Even tastier if topped with reeds. Alright, what does Wookiee have to say? And everyone else? Oh, I thought it was going to be cut voiced. Words cannot express the profound joy the Ascension has brought Yep, there he goes again. Yep, there it is. There it is. More easily conversed with a drunken alpaca. I was really hoping this would be voiced because I look how eccentric Wookiee is. So long as I'm not persuaded to buy too much, yeah. I get that, Linu. Fluffy, spit-filled friend. Enjoy the festivities and the tacos. It's a shame it's raining. Dawn Servant Dedication Day discount. That's quite the mouthful. Alright. I'm assuming it's up top. Yep. Is someone wearing Gurfler? Look. Yeah. Hmm. The village overflows with field smiles. Fair. One big happy pot. Not considering I'm right here, I could speak the Tiak cop. Can I jump? I can. Hmm. Oh, jeez. I think I know what happened. Okay. Winged walks back up top.
Seen everyone you wanted to see?
I have. Sorry for keeping you all. Now, there's just one last matter. What Kona spoke to you about. I'm sure he made it abundantly clear, but I'm completely serious. I want you to stay in Tuliyola with me. I'm not forcing you, of course. But should you wish it, you'll always have a place here. Ah, that's right. This is for you.
Oh?
A permit granting passage to Shaktural, which, as I recall, you've yet to see. An adventurer like you could hardly resist, no?
I'll stay here for a little while longer.
I can't believe our journey is over already.
We haven't seen the City of Gold yet.
You accepted me as a comrade and stood with me to the end. You have my eternal gratitude. Thank you. Well, I had better get going. I need to start learning all my official Dawn servant duties. I'll be sure to share what my old man says about the Golden City too, once he tells me. Till then, feel free to pass the time as you like.
For now, I will remain in Tural. There's someone I'd like to see before returning to Sharlayan.
What about the rest of you?
Alize and I also intend to remain a while longer. As educational as this experience has been thus far, we feel there are even more lessons to be had for Garlemald. By hearing about the peace your father facilitated, and then seeing you reforge relations with Mamook, we were reminded of a profound truth. That is, acceptance begins with understanding.
And, like you demonstrated throughout the rite, there are unexpected yet effective ways for two sides to understand each other. The question is how to encourage it, and by seeing more of this nation born of unity, we hope to find some hints.
Personally, I can hardly wait to learn more about the City of Gold. So, if I may, I'd like to stay in Tuliyola as well.
By all means, your rooms are at your disposal for as long as you need them.
And what of you? Thinking of touring Shaktural, perhaps?
That's the plan. I've been wanting to go there.
Of course. You're hardly the type to leave half a continent unexplored.
Then perhaps we could travel together? The person I intend to meet is my mentor, so I'll be visiting my hometown in Shaktural. If you have no particular destination in mind, I'd be happy to guide you en route.
Then it's farewell for now. Take care, all of you.
When you're ready, come and meet me at the Shaktural Skygate.
We're friends to the end, you hear me? Friends to the end!
Okay. Ooh. I actually kind of like these blades. And my neighbors are being rude. I get it, Aaronville. I'm always packed and ready to go. Let's see this. Come on, Zreal Jaw. What are you planning? Hmm. So either Zreal Jaw or Zreal Jaw killed Tonqua. An Asian? Is it really an Asian? Yep, saw that coming. Not too fond of what's happening. Go on.
Shall we then?
Okay. Kinda wish we could
On the
have...
far side of that great bridge unfolded the wilds of Shaloni, where the sun guides in the Shitona tongue. A harsh guide, to be sure, with its blazing rays scorching the land and hardening its inhabitants. But sweeping change had come to the arid expanse when, beneath its red crust, vast deposits of ceruleum were discovered. Embracing this opportunity, Vau Kona supporters hurtle on, driven by dreams of a future illuminated by blue flame. It is here that our journey continues, our path taking us along winding roads of steel. Each length of track a declaration of hope and ambition.
We are now in the Wild West.
My home, Yasulani, lies past Shaloni. It will be a long journey, but the railroad should make it easier. As for the way to the train station, let's ride these fellows, shall we?
Buffalo? Buffalo or something else? They look like buffalo. Sunbaked stable keep. I love it. Ronique. Not the best start to our journey indeed. Yeah, I'm definitely not concerned about the wildlife. But the Ronique! I have to. I want to ride one. Hutsatawi. Mind yourself around the drunkards and troublemakers. Yeah, it definitely sounds like a Wild West town. Look at that ether, it looked nice too. Oh, it's the same style. Yeah, I see that ether current right there. How can I not just come up here and grab it? That's a bit further away. That was some time ago.
Well, well. It's become a proper town.
Hey! Now hold on a minute.
Some sort of trouble.
Now we're gonna get a duel here. Quick draw.
I'm talking to you, you old bastard.
Hmm.
Give me strength. For the last time, the investigation is closed. There's no refuting the evidence.
I don't give a shit about your evidence, you lying scum. You release my friends, or I'll make you wish you had.
Let me remind you who the scum is here. Your friends, who had the temerity to point their firearms at me, the deputy chief of the Dust Watch. And after taking them into custody, what should we discover but incontrovertible proof that they had committed larceny? They will not be released until they've paid for their crimes.
I'd heard the peacekeeping force had been formed to deal with growing lawlessness. Seems the situation is bad indeed.
Still can't get up a fuss, eh? Sounds like poor Zekua needs his bottle.
Sure he wouldn't prefer his mama's teat? Treat me like a child, will you? My friends haven't done anything wrong, damn it! They've been framed!
Oh, stubborn little runt. Listen here, Zekua. If you want to be treated like an adult, then you'd best comport yourself like one. That means respecting the rule of law. Order may be precarious here in Shaloni, but it can be had if each man does the right thing. And for those that don't, well, they have to answer to the Dust Watch. Now run along and think before you cast aspersions next time. Lest you hurt my feelings.
Fine. If that's how it's gonna be.
I wouldn't if I were you.
Estinian!
Is that?
There's a time to fight and a time to withdraw. For you, that's now.
What?
Hey! What are you doing, Zekua? You better not be stirring up trouble.
Wahute, you sack of Ronek shit! This ain't over! You hear me?
You want to tell me what that was about?
Nothing that need concern you, sir. Zekua is simply struggling to come to terms with the low character of his friends. But for good measure, I'll have the men keep an eye on him.
Yes, you do that.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I'll go make my rounds.
I wasn't expecting to see your faces among the crowd. Talk is rife, there's a new Dawn servant. Take it you found it then. The Golden City.
Aye, the contest is over. And as I needed to return home to Yasulani, I offered to show our friends some of Shaktural. What brings you north?
Nothing in particular. Just seeing what there is to see.
How very like you. How very like you, Estinian.
Gulul Jaja compensated me rather generously for our duel. I'll be able
to enjoy a comfortable life on the road for the foreseeable future. But for now, I shall be moving on. Oh, by the way, I recommend you try the Sabatender. They may not look it. They're surprisingly delicious.
Huh. Time to eat some cactus?
But we don't serve Sabotender here. Yep. Okay. Ooh, triple triad. Fair enough. Speak with the good-natured stableman. Oh, come on. Why you gotta be like that? Doing a step dance. Oh, can't go into there. Guess that's a house. Tumbleclaw, Veronique, Fleece, Chuck, and Tuna from a tender. What? Independent merchant, but that looks like a Pelu Pelu to me. Okay, Quan. Is this the... Yes. Oh, this is the jailhouse. Okay. What do you have to say?
Very hard to tell which ones are actual buildings and which ones are just props. That's a prop. This one might be a building? No, this was a prop. Well, there is a jump puzzle here. Maybe? No. Oh, maybe. Nah. Okay. I doubt this one, yeah. Music's good though. Mount BGM and hide that again. Unruly wildlife's not the only source of recent distress. Robberies. Wait, what? Yeah. Very beautiful area indeed, even if it's just a desert. Ceruleum. Woo, Wallaki! Sheshe Nwezi Springs. Okay, it's only been 3 years. Blue-haired Vieira? Question mark? That's the way it seems. Huh? The screams? Yeah, so... Alright, so you're a doctor. Hmm. Not someone did their Twitch drops. Not unless she is. Hmm. Long lived Vieira. They are the elves of 14, not the elves in the Vieira. He's up there. Hmm. Mother and mentor? Erinville! Erinville! Why are you just calling her your mentor if she's your mother as well? Hmm. It is very much like meeting the embarrassing aunt for the first time, who must embarrass your boyfriend or girlfriend. Tell all the embarrassing stories. Mm-hmm. Oh. Oh, it's back here. I thought it was gonna be up top. Hmm. Bandits. Oh wait. Uh-oh. Not good. Are you gonna... You're gonna try. You can sure as hell try. A gladiator and a machinist. Alright, let's get these FC buffs going. Because I forgot to do that yesterday. There. 11 AM. Almost noon. Alright, time to follow them. I did it too. Good. Cemetery? Okay, not inside the church. Where'd the bandit go? Alright, I'm gonna unplug my headset. It's probably fully charged now, so that's gonna be the disconnected sound here in a second. There we go. I'll be knocking them senseless. At the very least. Let's see, because I didn't pull it out earlier. Here it is. I'll just put this... I'll use this mount for the rest of the day. It's the Butterfinger mount. And now a Twitch drop mount. The little poo, as my friend likes to call it. Bracelet time. Yeah, of course I am. I may have saved the star on more than one occasion. Well, on one occasion. Tonaten Yawa. Yawi? Yawi. Hmm. Three. At least 5, if not more. I mean, that brash guy is kind of right. A sainted soul? What does Arabelle have to say? Ooh, yep, there it is. Yep, okay. Ether current. Alright. There it is. Oh. Okay. Suzukawa's friends were actually framed. Good to know. I'll storm their hideout. That... Huh? Luate Ninya Wowska. Wowsa. Jeez, that's a mouthful. Hmm. All the location names here feel like they've been put through a generator and just extended on. I would love to hear one of the voice actors pronounce this little town's name. Polytender. There it is. must be over there somewhere then. Oh. Oh. Fair. Fair enough. Here's the dung collecting quest of Dawntrail. Alright, you know, let's see what you've got. Wrong mount. So it's definitely in their territory deep. Down there. See? Northwest. Right up there somewhere. Bone laden, foul smelling. That's the one. I have a feeling I'm gonna have to find a fight one. Nope. Wow. Northwest. I'm assuming it's in the canyon here. $69. Nice. Wait. Is that how it looks familiar? I kind of feel like that I got more ether currents when I was running through... Yeah. About 4-ish per 5. Okay, yeah. I felt like I got more Aether Currents while I was running through Endwalker than I did here, than I have gotten so here. So a lot of them were like right next to MSQ locations. Whereas this one is a bit more out of the way. I feel like there's a slight number squish as well. Leavings filled sack. Tonatan Yaoi. Dust storms. Come on, rocks. Bye, Aaronville. At least he knows his way to around hiding from creatures. Yep. Well, we got him away from the camp. No, we weren't going to leave you behind. Eventually. No, not secret admirers. Hmm. Okay. Reasonable people. Reasonable ideals, rather. Yeah. Bucket Springs. Okay. Alrighty. Let's see how this goes. Look who it is. Wow, Aaronville, why do you have to come out and say it like that? Mihuete? Still not figured out how to pronounce his name. I've heard it once, but I'm like, still unsure. Rubber bullets? Something similar to that? As long as we get the bracelet back, I'm fine with anything. I'm actually keen in seeing a duel. Hmm. The vulture. Poke. Come on, let me hide. There we go. I'm surprised he didn't see me. Yeah, you're one of them. Law of the land. You should be able to defend yourself, right? You're gonna make me do all the fighting? Let me at least show you how it's done, then. I knew I'm blue, but I didn't think I was that blue for ceruleum. Not to be mistaken as ceruleum. Still in my way around. Seriously. Sunbeard? Love it. That must be an A rank. That is indeed an A rank, or an S rank. Wow. He is being really rude. Granted, I did run him all the way out here. It's time for that do.
Wahoote!
Wahoote.
Finally caught up to me, I see.
Well, well, if it isn't our young outlaw. You've taken up stealing, I'm told. Can't say I'm surprised about that, but I am surprised that you'd offer yourself up to be arrested.
Sorry to disappoint, but you're the one who's going to answer for their crimes today.
Hey, that's my jewelry!
And my bag! So you found the stolen goods. That's fine work.
This barrel was at Shisenuetsi Springs, mixed in with others bound for Tuliyola. The Landsguard would have presumed it part of the regular ceruleum shipments and waved it through. And once it reached its destination, it would have been retrieved, and its contents sold for coin.
The audacity! Do we know who's behind this?
As fortune would have it, I spied the leader of this operation being handed one of the stolen items. A bracelet, which Vau Wuklamat had intended for her nursemaid, Namika.
It was from the Vow of Resolve?
Oh, you've seen it then?
No, no, never. And if I knew who had it, I would have arrested the scoundrel.
Oh, come off it! I saw you with the bracelet.
What's the meaning of this, Wahoote?
It's a setup, sir. I have the bracelet, yes, but I only 'cause I found it. I swear. They're the real criminals. They concocted this scheme to frame me, so they could get me out of the picture.
If you feel your honor's at stake, there's always the old-fashioned way. The law which folks have used to settle their differences for generations.
You don't mean...
Wahute, I challenge you to a duel. The winner is right, the loser is wrong. Doesn't get simpler than that.
Yeah, have at it! Let your pistols do the talking! Please, do you honestly believe you can goad me into playing your game?
You refuse then? Huh. A baby alpaca's got more fight than you.
All right, boy. But remember, you asked for this. Come on, Zakawa! Give him what for!
Shouldn't we stop him, Chief? Even if it's just rubber bullets, we're in the middle of town.
Be quiet. Just watch.
I called it rubber bullets. There it is! The tumbleweed even! Oh. Crab.
Oh, you little shit!
Looks like you've gotten slow in your old age, Vulture.